Hi, this is Arya. Please subscribe to TalksOfCinema.
தூய கல்ச்சக்கு எண்ணெய்க்கு நிஹா ஆயில்.
உங்க 2 பேர் கேரக்டர்ஸும் நரேட் பண்ணி இதான லாக் பண்ணிட்டாரு சார். பட் ஷூட்டிங் டைம்ல அந்த கேரக்டர் நம்ம பண்ணிருக்கலாமோ அப்படின்னு என்னைக்காவது தோணிருக்கா உங்க 2 பேருக்கும்?
எனக்கு எப்போ?
எஸ் சார்.
Never.
அப்படியா சார்? You were so confident this is the role tailor made for me. I can only do this. அப்படி
His
நினைச்சீங்க?
confidence was that.
Yeah.
And see, for an actor, the first audience is your director. And for a director, your first audience is an actor.
Right.
Illama. So it is like that. So when he has seen us, there's a verdict from an audience saying that they're perfect there. So when you have enough to enjoy and celebrate, why will there be a necessity of,
Thinking, putting yourself in the other person.
But there are times where I would have thought that in certain action episodes, I wish I was this.
அதுதான் கேக்குறேன்.
I wish I was this junior artist running than being here.
என்ன சார் இது?
ஒரே ஒரு ஷாட் பின்னாடி அப்படியே கான்சென்ட்ரேஷனே கிடையாது அங்க. He's not in Rajmouli's radar. If that character was mine, it would have been so good.
I still remember Rajamouli sir, நீங்க இன்டர்வியூஸ்ல எல்லாம் சொல்லுவீங்க during பாகுபலி ரிலீஸ், பிரபாஸ் சார் இஸ் such a ஒரு லேசி ஆக்டர். அவர் வந்து கட் சொன்னா அப்படியே நிறுத்திடுவாருன்னு சொல்லி. What is the opinion you have with both of them? அந்த விஷயம் பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் too disciplined, கரெக்ட்டா?
Not completely different. Each person is different. Tarak is like an early person. He is like with the sun. He is more like me. With the sun, his energy will go up. With the sun, his energy will come down.
Okay, that's you also.
Yeah, that's like me. Charan is more of a night person. I'll say from afternoon his energy will rise, and through the if it's nights, Charan is happy. Night, and we had lot of night. Lot of 65 nights we shot for the interval sequence.
Okay.
Just the interval sequence. So Charan will be very energetic, and Tarak will be like.
எப்படா
He will be
முடியும்?
sitting. All the energy in the morning will come down. He will be silent sitting. If it's morning shoot, he will be calm and he will be like da 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 going on.
Okay, that's interesting. படத்துல வந்து ஆலியா வந்து ராம்சரண் சாரோட லவ் இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் அப்படின்னு நாங்க கேள்விப்பட்டோம். சார் இது உங்களுக்கு ஃபீலிங்கா இருந்துச்சா? என்ன இது நான் மட்டும் கஷ்டப்பட்டு புலி எனக்கு முன்னாடி வைக்கிறீங்க, அவருக்கு மாத்திரம் ரொமான்ஸ்.
Feeling எப்படி இருக்கும்மா? All the scenes அவங்க கூட தான் இருக்கு.
என்னோட இருக்கு.
என்ன சார் இது? எனக்கு புரியல.
You have to wait and see for 25th. Why? He's just given me the love interest.
Oh.
But scenes are with me more.
எனக்கு யோசிக்கவே முடியல இது எப்படி இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி.
Basically, it's a cameo role. Alia's is a cameo role. She comes in at an important juncture. There's a requirement why she comes and why she has to do what she has to do.
Okay.
So that main important scene happens with Tarak.
ஆனா லவ்
But
இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட்
why it happens is because she's Charan's love interest.
பட் அவங்களுக்குள்ள ரொமான்ஸே கிடையாது.
It's very subtle. It's very
backstory.
because it's a cameo. We don't
subtext
have too much of screen space for Alia.
Okay. The other thing about your film, sir, is that ஒரு ஸ்ட்ராங் பிளாட், அதில் ஒரு ரொம்ப ஹார்ட்கோரான ஒரு ரிவெஞ்ச் ஒரு விஷயம் இருக்கும், அதுக்கு நடுவில் நிறைய இமோஷன்ஸ் இருக்கும். இதை படத்துக்கு படம் நீங்கள் எவ்வளோ இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்காக சொல்ல முடியுமோ அதை சொல்லுவீங்க. இந்த படம் பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் இட்ஸ் குவைட் கிளியர் பிரிட்டிஷ் தான் வந்து அந்த ஸ்ட்ராங் வில்லனாக இருப்பாங்கன்னு சொல்லி. பட் அதை தாண்டி நடுவில் இருக்கிற கேரக்டர்ஸ் லைக் சமுத்திரக்கனி சாரை பார்க்கும்போது வாவ் நம்மால் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நாங்கள் ஃபீல் பண்ணோம். அதே மாதிரி வந்து அஜய் தேவ்கான் இருக்காரு. ஸோ இதில் இவங்களோட ரோல் என்ன?
See, everyone is a supporting role. And what they are supporting is the story. Each pillar is important. They are like pillars of the story. If one pillar is not there, the building will collapse.
Right.
So that's the kind of characters that they are playing in the movie.
Okay, and do you have a strong villain in this film?
If you ask me who is the villain, the hero, the heroine, everything is these two in the film.
Oh.
They are the villains, they are the heroes, they are the heroines. Everything is, all others are supporting.
Okay,
So this is everything about their friendship.
Okay, and they come almost throughout the film, இல்லையா?
Yes.
It's from 75% of the film we'll see both of them together,
Yes.
which is a big treat for the fans, which is really exciting to see. இப்போ the other part of the film is நீங்க கொண்டு வந்த அனிருத்தோட சேர்ந்து நீங்க பண்ண ஒரு ஆல்பம் ஒரு சாங், இது யாரோட ஐடியாவா இருந்தது சார்?
No, we were just thinking it's a song about friendship, and it had a very nice tune to it. And all of us were discussing எந்த வாய்ஸ் இருந்தால் நல்லா இருக்கும். Then I think someone from the marketing team, Karthikeya or someone, suggested that because it's dosti, let's have one voice from each language and let's bring all the singers together as a sign of friendship,
Nice.
which will reflect
Film also.
the theme of the song itself.
Right.
So, and we thought, and Anirudh's voice, I just love it. You know, like his millions of fans. You know, I just love his voice. A kind of recklessness in the voice, the way he throws out this thing, but it is still so hauntingly connecting. I like that tone of his voice, and it suits the tune very well. That's how we went for Anirudh, and likewise each singer from each language.
Okay.
And we brought them all together. They were very gracious. Anirudh was very gracious to come and perform for the song.
Yeah.
Even them, we made them wait for 2 days and shoot. Even during the shooting, no, they were waiting, coming, waiting.
The same
it was
process.
Nice. Yeah, same process.
அந்த சாங் மட்டும் இல்ல, எந்த சாங் நீங்க ரிலீஸ் பண்ணாலும் it goes instantaneously viral. There's so much of adoration for all the songs, even the recent last celebration song நீங்க இப்ப ரிலீஸ் பண்ணது எல்லாமே. But the highlight is அந்த நாட்டுக்குத்து சாங் வரும்போது the reaction was just like, அதை வந்து டிஸ்கிரைபே பண்ண முடியாது வேர்ட்ஸில். டு ஷூட் இட் இஸ் ஒன் திங், டு வாட்ச் இட் இஸ் another திங். அண்ட் நீங்கள் ஷூட் பண்ணும்போதே there were so many interesting things. லைக் நீங்கள் உக்ரைனில் தான் அந்த சாங்கை ஷூட் பண்ணீங்க இல்லையா? so much is happening right now after that. How was the place for you? நீங்கள் போய் அப்போ பார்க்கும்பொழுது மக்கள் ஷூட்டிங் சமயத்தில்?
See, at the time, luckily, I should say, எனக்கு ஒரு ஐடியாவே இல்லை. யுக்ரைன் ஆல்ரெடி ஒரு பொலிட்டிக்கல் டர்மாயில் இருக்குது. ரஷ்யா வந்து ஆல்ரெடி கிரிமியான்னு ஒரு ஏரியா ஆக்குபை பண்ணிருக்கு. இந்த மாதிரி எனக்கு தெரியவே தெரியாது. We just went there, saw the locations were good, and the people were very, very warm and easy to work with. Even though their culture of working is different from our culture of working, they immediately understood what we want and they came into our working space. So it was a fantastic working time. In fact, the song, and the ninga paatha song vandu is in front of the president's palace.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, Zelensky avaroda palace official palace veliya shoot pannom. So there was so easy to work with. They got, I said, I like this place, and they said it's president's palace. Oh, then I can't get it. No, we can get it. What, in front of the president's palace I can shoot a song, the kind of Natukuttu song? They said, yeah, and it's the president's palace, and beside it is the parliament. One side is parliament, one side
is unbelievable.
And yeah, they got the permissions, and they were very comfortable.
எவ்வளவு நாள் இருந்தீங்க அங்க?
25 days.
Yeah,
25
that's
days.
such a long time too.
The song itself took about 12 days to shoot. அது தாண்டி then we had rehearsals, அதெல்லாம் போட்டு ஒரு 22 to 25 days.
Sir, please tell us about dancing experience of that song, because it's one thing to dance alone, and you guys are like ரெண்டு பேருமே phenomenal dancers. தனியா ஆடிடுவீங்க, உங்களோட ஸ்ட்ரெங்ஸ் உங்களுக்கு தெரியும். ஹீரோயினோட ஆடி இருக்கீங்க, அது ஒரு கியூட்டான பியூட்டிஃபுல்லான விஷயம். பட் இன்னொரு ஹீரோவோட ஆடுறது ஆரம்பத்தில் வியர்டா இருந்ததா? அண்ட் அவங்களோட மேட்ச் பண்ணி ஆடணும், அவங்களும் சூப்பர் டான்சர். இது எப்படி சார்? How did you work it out?
It was phenomenal. The experience was amazing dancing with him. But ulla it was there. இப்போ ரெண்டு பேரும் சேர்ந்து டான்ஸ் பண்ணோம். இப்போ how is it going to be? Who is going to be
seen and spotted?
Who is probably going to be better now? இதெல்லாம் was going in.
Yeah.
அப்போ ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டார் இவரு. It is not two people dancing separately for the same step. It is two people dancing together in sync for the same step. It's like, okay. And then the trouble started. Where we went off to a level that there's no competition between you and me. The competition is between us and him.
Oh, really? To satisfy him.
So, I mean, like, I really don't know how his brain operates. I mean, seriously, அது autopsy பண்ணி ஆகணும். அந்த brain okay, இது எப்படி work பண்றது?
Sir, அது மியூசியம்ல போய் வச்சிடலாம்.
Seriously, all the industry people, the Indian film industry has to support for a museum. அதுக்குள்ள ஒரு ஃப்ரீசர் பாக்ஸ்ல இவர் பிரெயின் எடுத்து அவர் பிரெயின் அப்படியே வச்சு சும்மா வயர்ஸ் எல்லாம் போட்டு, சரி இப்போ எப்படி ஒர்க் பண்றது, சரி எனக்கு ஒரு சாங் இருக்கு சொல்லுங்க எப்படி, ஆனா அப்படியே அந்த பிரெயின் அப்படியே கொடுக்கணும் ஐடியாஸ் எல்லாம். I mean, like, seriously, see, everyone thinks that when Charan and me are dancing for a song, they'll think it's like a competition, illa?
Right.
Who's doing better?
Ama.
He took that thing off. When the song released, you tell me today, did you see a competition or did you see the sync between both of us?
No, I mean, it was too perfect. too perfect. அது மட்டும் தான் தெரியுது. இப்படி இப்படி ஆட முடியும்.
I mean, after the song released, I called him. Because we were really, I mean, it was a big torture to
I
be
can
in
imagine.
sync.
Yeah.
Mudiyaduma. See, each person has a different way to dance, has a style.
Yeah.
But together, same level, the hand should go up, where the hand should stop at the perfect point, the leg should move at the perfect point, should go to the perfect point and come back. Humanly impossible.
Yeah.
But he made it possible. The moment the song released, I called him, I said, how? How do you know that people are going to enjoy this? How? And organically, I think organically they started off.
Yeah.
Everyone like a pair going and dancing. It organically
Yeah, appa, எவ்வளவு?
shook the country.
Right.
Husband and wife, brother and sister,
Yeah.
mother and
Daughter
son,
and
Random
father,
pair.
daughter
Grandma
and
and
mother,
grandson.
grandma and
Yeah,
grandson.
everyone.
It just
Such a-
went off. So it was from being a very fearful event, it became a very competitive event between us and him.
To the extent where நீங்க இன்னும் ஒரு 15 வருஷம் கழிச்சு திரும்பி பார்க்கும்போது கூட இந்த song will be
Yes.
something so
Absolutely.
golden for both of you இல்ல.
There might be many songs which we might do together
Yeah.
in the future, but this will remain. This will remain.
There was this instance that happened. I remember very clearly. I was getting the step, but I felt I could have done it a little differently, maybe which is easier for me. And அதை கொஞ்சம் மாற்றிட்டு பண்ணோம். அந்த டைமுக்கு சன் கீழே போயிடுச்சு, பிரேக் கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. நெக்ஸ்ட் டே மார்னிங் இதை தான் பண்ணணும்னு சொன்னாங்க. சரி, we are walking out to the caravans to change. Sir called and put his hand and said, let's go for a walk. And he said, I have, for each BGM, that each music bit, I have gone through close to, he has gone through close to 85 versions.
Wow.
85 different steps for a 35-second bit. So please, Charan, நீங்கள் அதுதான் பண்ணுங்க. டைம் எடுத்துக்கிட்டு அதுதான் பண்ணுங்க. திருப்பி மார்னிங் இதுதான் ஷார்ட் வைக்கிறேன், இதுதான் பண்ணுங்க. ஒரு 5 seconds or 2 seconds உங்கள் ஸ்டெப் பார்த்து மாறக்கூடாது. So that's when I understood what kind of homework he would have done. Or for the 5-minute song, for 30 seconds, he's gone through 80 versions or 60 versions sometimes. The dance master had to give so many versions because
Yes,
of what all he would have thought.
Yeah, I'm
Suddenly அந்த லேப்டாப் எடுத்து சரி இந்த ஆப்ஷன் இல்ல இந்த ஆப்ஷன் போயிட்டே இருக்கு.
So he has gone through 80 versions and given us one version.
One version.
Means how
He said
perfect,
excel in this now.
Yeah.
How perfect that would have been for him to sync everything for us.
So
for
unanimously சொல்லலாமா உங்களுக்கு வந்து சீன்ஸை விட டான்ஸ்ல எஸ்பெஷலி இந்த சாங்ல தான் அதிக டேக்ஸ் எடுத்தது அப்படின்னு?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Definitely.
I would say for RRR more than dance, it was for the
sync.
action, acting or dancing. RRR is where we really had to struggle, give that much of which was physically very strenuous, was the action for RRR. I mean, it was, I would probably rate it as one of my best action so far. Action episodes, our individual careers, I would say by far, I mean, like what he's created, it's amazing is very underrated. It's an underrated word. It's going to be mad.
ஐ மீன் நீங்கள் இதை டிஸ்கிரைப் பண்ண வந்து என்ன இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் வெயிட் பண்ணணுமே அப்படின்ற ஒரு விஷயம் மட்டும்தான் வந்து எங்கள் மைண்டில் ஓடுது. ஸோ ஃபைனலி பிஃபோர் ஐ கெட் டு மை ரேபிட் ஃபயர், ஒரு 3 வருஷம் உங்களோட வாழ்க்கை லைஃப் எல்லாம் அர்ப்பணித்து பண்ண இந்த படம், இதில் உள்ள லேர்னிங் விச் யூ வாண்ட் டு கேரி ஃபார்வர்ட் ஃபார் த ரெஸ்ட் ஆஃப் யுவர் லைஃப்னா நீங்கள் 3 பேரும் என்ன சொல்லுவீங்க? I'll start with you, Rajamoli sir. Learnings from RRR.
Now, how much ever we think we have prepared for the film, pre-production நான் ரொம்ப டைம் எடுப்பேன். பட் எவ்வளோ டைம் எடுத்தாலும் எவ்வளோ கம்ப்ளீட்லி ப்ரிப்பேர்ட் ஒர்க் ஷாப்ஸ் எல்லாம் பண்ணாலும் there will be something that will come up. So we have to be alert, continuously be alert for something that is propping surprise us, and be on your toes, and that needn't be a problem always. That can also be an opportunity. So we should keep
Mentally
our minds
alert.
open, keep our minds open. So that's what I learned with RRR.
Super sir. Tarak sir.
The same thing. I was
Oh.
about to say that because
Yeah.
especially in this movie, fine, we've forget about all the other things. We were very safe when we did the most strenuous, the most risky stunts for this film. We injured ourselves in the most idiotic way. Very idiotic way. Where literally Charan, we were on a stage like about
2 feet, 2.5 feet.
2.5 feet stage. சும்மா அப்படியே he was talking, பேசிட்டு பின்னால் போய் விழுந்துட்டார் கீழே. He injured his knee.
இது ஷார்ட் மோது.
This was
Not
Shot
even
கூட இல்லையா?
it wasn't even a shot. சும்மா he was telling how he is going to do the scene.
2.5 feet சொல்றீங்க.
ஆமா,
5 feet down.
இல்ல 2.5 feet.
3 feet.
You
But
fell
when
in
you
a very
fell
wrong
the-
way.
And
Let's see,
he had
3
a
feet, he
knee.
fell in a
Yeah,
very wrong way. He
but
injured
the
his
edge
knee.
of the thing.
ACL tear.
Exactly.
Completely.
There was a
Complete
ligament
ACL
tear. And then for me, it's very simple. I was just holding a gun. I had to do this. I did this. And I injured a tendon here and a cartilage here.
How does that happen?
How does that happen? And it was not even a most like risky stunt mari. Adu illamma. It's
Right.
just the most riskiest. So it's just
No, the risky stunts, on the second day of shoot, both of them were hanging on the ropes, some 45, yeah, this one.
Okay.
They were hanging some 45, 50 feet in the air and swinging like pendulums, and they have to come and catch both of their hands and going on the second day.
Right.
Nothing happened.
and there's no beds, there's nothing, there's water.
Oh.
There are like barbed wires coming out in the water. What if you fell? No.
Yeah.
60 feet, you were like literally oscillating like a pendulum, swinging like a pendulum.
Most
Nothing.
unexpected day, the unexpected things happen. Like
So
I
just
shot my
have to be alert.
first episode with
Keep your mind open.
3,000 people to on screen it looked like 10,000 people.
Okay.
But we literally shot with about 2,500 roughly. And he has rehearsed for so many days and months, not a single scratch on me, fighting against
No,
2,000.
one person and 2,000 people falling on him. I mean, like there are multiple cameras, and I say action, 1, 2, 3, you can't see anything. There is dust completely enveloping these people. We don't know where the hero is, and after I say cut, it will take 10 seconds for the dust to settle down. Then we see
then
this
you'll
guy
see where-
coming out. Charan is there. Okay. We shot like that for some 15 days. Nothing happened. No one got, not just Charan, no one got injured. Maybe a little bit scratch or little bit superficial scratch or something. That's it. No injuries at all.
Okay.
And on this thing where he was just, okay sir, he was walking back, he fell and he injured this thing. 4 months? 4 months gone.
4 months gone.
4 months for that?
Yeah. I mean, it's a complete tear. I couldn't walk. I was on cast. But what is the learning thing for me? I mean, taking back home after RRR is, I think, like Rajmani Garu said, by mistake, I didn't plan to unlearn and come. It just happened that I unlearned and came, and I learned so much. I can't say what I learned. I cannot put it in words. 265 days or 300 days we shot. I cannot put it now in words. There's so many things I've learned, so many things I was open to. The working with him, few scenes, I was enjoying, and I was learning as an actor, from a co-star. And from him, his dedication has gone to in 10x from the time I worked to now. That is something as an actor I want to adapt from him.
Beautiful.
And that commitment. And there was so much of learning from this film, which is definitely I'm going to put it to use in the coming decade.
Excellent. That's exactly what we want to also ask. இப்போ வந்து நீங்க you've already established a career, huge actors coming into a huge film, and இப்போ இதுக்கப்புறம் உங்களோட decision making while judging a script or the things you're looking for to work with இந்த படத்துக்கு அப்புறம் மாறி இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறீங்களா?
Absolutely. Every film is a learning experience. And this is something different than what we've done before. This probably, I would rate it as, till RRR, there's a saying. There's this movie called Shiva,
Right? Yeah, such a big film.
which Ram Gopal Verma sir did. They used to say that Telugu industry is defined into 2 eras. One is before Shiva and one is after Shiva. And then after that, it is before Bahubali and after Bahubali. For us, our career is before RRR and after RRR. So I would say RRR is the base from what we are going to do now.
Does it
All
scare
thanks
you,
to him.
sir?
Sorry?
Does it scare you? இப்படிப்பட்ட ஒரு இடத்துல போய் வச்சிட்டாரு சார் உங்களை. இப்போ இதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க?
Well, I
That is
think
definitely there.
I think it hasn't worked when you feared about your future. So I think that's why there's a saying that Rajmouli's heroes have never got a success post his success film.
success.
But I think it's wrong. You are so deep filled into fear that you're unable to think properly. So, but I will not say it stresses me. I'm waiting to see how the life goes on from RRR. All thanks to
RRR
him.
has given us a lot of clarity also.
Yes.
In positioning yourself.
Yes.
And how to declutter, and when you're moving on to the next script, how to again declutter from the RRR learning and the positioning and everything, and again start like how you started before RRR.
Yeah. But what about the audience or the perceptions?
The audience that we don't know, ma. We should not take it when we are listening to scripts.
Unfortunately, it is our perception. We are rubbing it off on them.
That's true.
They are the most open-minded people. They come into a film to see what you want to tell them.
Yeah.
Unnecessarily, we are rubbing it off on audience saying that, oh, they are expecting. Expectations are always there. For every film. It is what you give them. They are very happily open-minded. You give them, tell them with full clarity, they will accept it.
Sure.
But that's how the industry works. I mean, that's how it is.
Touchwood, of course, it's going to have that great impact on people in the audience after it releases. I think one of the exercises, நாங்க என்ன பண்றோம்னா அதை unlearn பண்ணிட்டு அந்த image பக்கத்துல வச்சிட்டு we have to start again fresh. Like we are doing for the first film மாதிரி.
அப்படிதான் சங்கர் சார் படத்துக்கு போயிட்டு இருக்கீங்களா?
அப்படியே போறோம். Every subject I decided to go like that.
You know, that way you are a lucky person. ஏன்னா வந்து நாங்க சங்கர் சாரை வந்து பிரம்மாண்டம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம் தமிழ் சினிமால. சார் இஸ் ஆல்சோ பிரம்மாண்டம். ஸோ 2 பெரிய பிரம்மாண்ட படங்களை கொடுக்கக்கூடிய டைரக்டரோட ஒர்க் பண்ண ஹீரோ அப்படின்றது இப்போ உங்களுக்கு மட்டும்தான். இதுக்கு முன்னாடி எந்த ஹீரோவும் அப்படி பண்ண முடியல. அவரோட செட்லேருந்து அப்படியே இப்போ நீங்கள் இன்னொரு பிரம்மாண்டத்துக்குள்ளே போறீங்க. How is that experience? Do you draw similarities between them, or is it very different?
The thirst for filmmaking is absolutely the same. That's why he's been Shankar sir for so long. From '92, we grew up watching his films, and thank God I got the experience of RRR. I'm able to also, meet his expectations also.
Well, sir, we just wish you the best for RRR and looking forward to your magic coming in again and again, and your fantastic performances killing us and making us so entertained. So the final part of it is my rapid fire, which I'm going to quickly finish.
I thought you forgot about it.
Yeah, no, how I forget, sir? That's the fun part. So Rajamouli sir, ungaloda questions modalla na mudichidren because there will be more compatibility related. So ungaloda most unforgettable day on the sets of RRR.
I would say I mean there are so many. One thing that immediately came to my mind is the interval sequence again. After a huge action sequence, the scene culminates in their both of them looking at each other, conveying so much through their expressions. That's one of my best days of my whole career, and not just RRR.
Lovely. உங்களோட ஃபேமிலியில் யார் ஒருத்தரோட ஒப்பீனியன் உங்கள் படத்தை பார்த்து அவங்க என்ன சொல்கிறாங்கங்கிறது உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப முக்கியம்னு நீங்கள் சொல்லுங்க. பெரிய அண்ணாவா?
MM கீரவாணி மியூசிக் மரகதமணி சார்
என்ன சொன்னார் இப்போ RRR பார்த்துட்டு
அவர் தம்ஸ் அப் கொடுப்பாங்க. மெயின் அவர் என்ன சொன்னார்ன்றது பக்கத்தில் வச்சா இது நல்லா இல்லை இது நல்லா இல்லைன்னு சொல்லக்கூடாது.
அதுதான் உங்களுக்கு
அது மெயின். ஒரு சீன் பற்றி கூட இது நல்லா இல்லைன்னு சொல்லல. அண்ட் okay, it's a rapid fire, so I should stop it there.
Okay, right, awesome. But உங்க ஃபேமிலில எல்லாரும் இப்படிதானா சார்? பாராட்டுறதுனா வந்து நைஸ் thumbs up.
பயங்கரமான கிரிட்டிக்ஸ் அங்க. they are horrible critics. கொஞ்சம் கூட ஒரு சாஃப்ட் ஹார்ட் இருக்காது. they are you think நீங்க வெளிய பாக்குற கிரிட்டிக்ஸ் தான் ரொம்ப ஹார்ஷா இருப்பாங்கன்னு நினைப்பீங்க. But my wife, my auntie, my brother, my son, my daughter, or my brother's sons, everyone are like the harshest. They ridicule me like anything. They humiliate me like anything if I do something. Yeah.
Okay. A recent Tamil film which got your attention in a good way.
ஒரு 4 வருஷமா படமே பார்க்கலங்க. RRR ஷூட்டிங் தான் பார்த்துட்டு
பார்க்கலையா சார் நீங்க?
இல்ல பார்க்கலங்க.
Something you can think of last பார்த்ததுல சார் நீங்க யாருக்கு?
மாஸ்டர் நல்லா இருந்துச்சு.
மாஸ்டர் பாத்தீங்க. Okay.
Again, Anirudh's music in that is like perfect. The re-recording parts and everything is like
super. One Tamil director whose work you enjoy watching.
Obviously Shankar sir, I like very much, and Mani sir is like He's like on
Any of the younger
yeah.
directors you've seen, sir, அவங்களோட work பார்த்திருக்கீங்களா?
Vetrimaran's films are very hard hitting. His characters, the way he tells his stories through those hard hitting sequences, characterizations are
Super, sir.
I rate them very, very high.
Lovely. My last question on the rapid fire for you. இப்போ RRR நீங்கள் ஆரம்பித்த விதம் தான் எங்களுக்கு வந்து ரஜினி சார், கமல் சார் 80s பண்ண படத்துக்கு அப்புறம் அந்த ஸ்கேலில் உள்ள ஹீரோஸ் இணைஞ்சு பண்ணுற படம்னா அது RRR. இப்போ இதே மாதிரி ஒரு படம் வந்து அடுத்து நீங்கள் தமிழில் இருக்கிற 2 ஹீரோஸ் வச்சு பண்ணணும் அப்படின்ற ஒரு சூழ்நிலை வந்ததுன்னா எந்த 2 ஹீரோஸை காஸ்ட் பண்ணுவீங்க?
நான் வந்து ஹீரோஸ் எடுத்துட்டு ஸ்டோரி பண்ணுறது
அந்த கைண்ட் இல்லை
இல்லை எனக்கு ஸ்டோரிஸ் இருக்கு.
பட் நீங்கள் ஒர்க் பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிற ஒரு 2 ஹீரோஸ்?
That always I have Kamal sir and Rajini sir.
Oh, the same?
Yeah, I always have. I want either way. I want Kamal sir to be the villain. I want Rajini sir to be the hero.
Oh.
Yeah,
So beautiful.
Even opposite works for me. I want Kamal sir to be the hero or Rajini sir to be the villain. No, that's a big dream. For, I mean, so many times I think about.
வச்சிருக்கீங்களா சார் அந்த ஐடியால ஒரு ஸ்கிரிப்ட்?
Just idea, the script ஒண்ணுமே இல்ல. But that idea is I get very excited when I think about how the face-offs will be and how they will act, how they react. Just that fan moments.
Our heart rate is going up when you're talking about this like that. So that's your rapid fire, sir. So இப்போ நீங்க 2 பேரும் நான் ஒரே क्वेश्चन தான் கேட்பேன். ஆனா அதுக்கு நீங்களும் ஆன்சர் பண்ணுவீங்க, சரும் ஆன்சர் பண்ணுவார். Okay sir? So the first one, the one thing you love about Ram Charan sir and the one thing you dislike about him.
I love about him is his calmness. I dislike about him is he is the starter of everything but is not seen.
Troublemaker.
He's the starter.
Starting troublemaker.
Yeah, he's the one who gives the key.
அப்புறம் he'll disappear.
No, he's not seen.
Oh.
He just does it and he, like Rajmouli says, right? He's learned the art of unlearning. He's learned the art of not being caught.
Art of disappearing.
Art of disappearing.
And what is this, the same question to you sir? One thing you like about him, dislike?
His energy, the firecracker he is, which is very important for me when I go on the sets.
Okay.
And what I dislike is he always comes half an hour before me.
That you dislike, huh?
Yeah, we can plan and come together. No? Even before, sometimes before generator van comes, he'll come and sit.
Oh my god. Okay, the next thing. Sir, நாளைக்கு காலையில நீங்க எழுந்துக்கிறீங்க. ஆனா நீங்க எழுந்துக்கும் போது ராம் சரண் சாரா எழுந்துக்கிறீங்க.
கூப்பிட்டேம்மா நிறைய வாட்டி ஃபோன் பண்ணே சொல்லுவேன் நான் கிளம்புறேன். சரி இல்ல நான் கிளம்புறேன் ஏன்னா we'll reach at the same time. I told him a lot of times also.
So நீ அப்படிதான் வான்னு சொல்லணும் இல்ல. நான் கிளம்புறேன், ஓகே நீ கிளம்பு.
நீ கிளம்பு. So my next question is, நாளைக்கு காலையில நீங்க இன்னைக்கு நைட் தூங்க போறீங்க. நீங்களா காலையில எழுந்துக்கும் போது நீங்க ராம் சரண் சாரா மாறிடுறீங்க. முதல்ல என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க?
First I'll run to my house. First, once I change like Charan, I'll run to my house.
To your house?
Charan's house.
No, to my house. I come back to my house.
Wake up as me in
Yeah.
my house.
Oh, wake up as him
As
in
him.
my house. So
Yes.
obviously I'll run to his house. Because he's already changed like me if that happened. So you நீ அங்கே போ நான் இங்கே போ.
அது ஓகே உங்களுக்கு அந்த டீலிங் ஓகே?
I'm happy. Why not?
Oh great.
Something new to try.
Right. So what
நல்லா இருக்கும் staying there, understanding him more. I can see
secrets எல்லாம் தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாம்.
Yes.
நீங்க என்ன சார் பண்ணுவீங்க? காலையில எழுந்துட்டீங்க, நீங்க வந்து தாரக் சாரா இருக்கீங்க, என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க?
கொஞ்சம் செட்டுக்கு half an hour லேட்டா போவேன்.
உங்களுக்கு ஃபர்ஸ்ட்ல இருந்தே அதான் விஷயம் சார். அவர் முன்னாடி போயிடுறாருன்றது தான்.
உங்கள் இன்டர்வியூக்காக நான் half an hour early வந்தேன்.
சார் அப்படியா?
Yeah,
நான் டைரக்டர் சார் தான் முதல்ல பார்த்தேன்.
பாரு சார் வீடு தான் இது ஆபீஸ்.
ஓகே ரைட். யாரு சார் இப்போ அவரோட போனை பார்த்தா யாரோட நம்பர் வந்து frequently dialed-ஆ இருக்கும்னு நீங்க நினைக்கிறீங்க?
His wife.
Damn sure.
Every shot, every 2 shots அப்புறம் hello, he'll keep talking. I keep asking. He's always talking to his wife, probably to see the kids or something. He's always constantly.
Full love family தான்.
Yeah.
So cute. What do you think will be the most frequent dial number on his phone?
Phone நான் கம்மி. பார்க்கலாம் யார் பேர்.
சார் ரொம்ப யோசிக்கிறாரு.
இல்ல because literally know who he speaks to a lot. So
நீங்க அத சொல்லக்கூடாதா?
லவுட் ஸ்பீக்கர்
no, I'm just இல்ல மச்சா, சும்மா ரெண்டு இருக்கு சாய்ஸ். அது I want to find us on one. It's either Upasna or Vicky.
Yeah.
கரெக்ட்டா?
Vicky.
இல்ல? So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to.
Yeah, Vicky.
And Vicky is
his
My
best friend.
very good friend. He's a producer also here.
oh,
So I was just
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அவர்தான், அதுக்கு அப்புறம் தான் வைஃப்கே நீங்க அதிகமா
Wife is also working. I won't disturb பண்ண மாட்டேன்.
smart answer. Okay, the one director down south you would love to work with.
வெற்றிமாறன் சார்.
Okay, and you sir? ரெண்டு என்ன சார் அப்படியே வெற்றிமாறன் சாரை போட்ற ஒரு டீமா இருக்கீங்க நீங்க.
As he said, I really like that earthy touch he has in his films. Call it
He will challenge us definitely.
yeah,
I feel.
call it all his movies, and Asuran for me was the way he got the commerciality into it. I don't know, I think it's a beautiful art he has of bringing his commerciality into his film. Very earthy. So I would like to work with Vetrimaran sir.
If not an actor, who would you have been?
That's a tough question. I would have been many things.
யோசிச்சே பார்த்தது இல்லையா?
Pick one.
Yeah.
A director.
Oh, அதுவும் கண்டிப்பா நான்
I
சினிமா
would be here only, but I would probably want to be a director if I
Can we
wasn't.
see a future director in
Never. No.
you? You sure?
No, because I'm an actor now.
Okay.
I'll give you dates.
You direct me.
Oh, yo, why?
So Rajamouli sir, if not a director?
It's very difficult. Maybe something related to the sports, maybe something related to traveling.
Not acting sir, because they say நீங்க ஒரு சூப்பர் ஆக்டர்.
No way.
இல்லையா?
No
No,
way.
he's actually a brilliant actor.
Yeah, I've heard this many times.
Maybe I'll be a librarian because I love books.
And what about you sir?
Me, I would have done something to do with travel. Obviously, if you travel, you don't earn money. I'll try to find a job that relates to travel,
Travel agency வச்சிருக்கீங்க.
and animals, something.
Animals.
Yeah.
Okay. உங்களோட முதல்
Yeah,
celebrity.
I think that's right. I think I'll become a dog trainer now. I'm a good dog trainer.
Oh, I just saw a glimpse of it sometime back. Okay. So உங்களோட முதல் celebrity crush female heroinesல யாரு?
I think I liked Simran when she worked in those
உங்க
days.
காலேஜ் டைம்ல.
Yeah.
நீங்க சார்.
It must be only Sridevi, because for me it was always her.
Always, huh?
So yeah, but crush Anna, it was just this adoring.
Yeah.
So it was, for me it was not the other, it's just adoring her.
Yeah, that's
So
what
you can't call it a crush, but yeah, for me it was only Sridevi.
Beautiful. So, sir, final question. இப்போ வந்து படம் ரிலீஸ் ஆனதுக்கு அப்புறம் how are you guys planning to unwind, or how is that going to be that day? You've already made plans.
End up in his house. Then they'll all end up in my house.
Okay.
Then from my house we'll go off to his house. His house is a little far away, so we'll all end up there. From there we'll bring him here, because my house comes first before his house. Then we have to go to his house via my house. So we'll finally end up there, and then from there we'll go back to our respective house and go to sleep.
இவ்வளவுதானா சார்? இவ்வளவு சிம்பிளா இப்படிப்பட்ட ஒரு
இல்லம்மா,
படம்
இது சொல்றதுக்கு ரொம்ப சிம்பிளா இருக்கு, but
அங்க பண்ண போற விஷயம் தான்.
ஐயோ.
Okay, but what is a long plan? Like, do you want to take off for a holiday, go out of country? So you normally do that, no?
I'll go for a holiday.
So you've already decided, made plans, என்ன பண்ணனும் after
We
release?
are still planning now, because our earlier kids were younger and we just had to plan for ourselves. Now the kids are started working. We have to ask for their dates. Are you free? Are you free? Are you free?
Oh, nice.
So it's
Okay, so but we can't expect or பெரிய news from you for some time now. You're going to just unwind and declutter and all of that.
Problems of shooting one film for 4 years.
I understand.
Everybody grow.
Yeah. So what is your plan? நீங்க of course உங்களுக்கு shooting இருக்கு.
Have a week off and then heading to the next shoot.
Okay. And
I'm going to start off my work, because holidays all now we're done with enough holidays in between all this, in this lockdowns, not lockdowns, and promoting, no promotions,
Roller coaster.
release, postpone. So there's been a lot of holidays. I'm going to get back to my work ASAP.
Great, sir. Wishing you the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All the prayers for the film, and without a doubt, it's going to break all the records and break the glass ceiling also.
Thank you so
So
much.
wishing you the best on that, sir. ஒரு ரீசன் மைண்டில் வச்சுக்கிட்டு படத்தை பார்க்க வரப்போகிற ஆடியன்ஸ்க்கு நீங்களே சொல்லிடுங்க. ஜஸ்ட் ஒன் லைனில் வந்து நீங்கள் இதுக்கு முன்னாடி கொடுத்த படங்கள் இது எல்லாத்தையும் மைண்டில் வச்சுட்டு வர ஆடியன்ஸ்க்கு நீங்கள் என்ன சொல்லணும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க?
full paisa vasool.
Okay. That's the one word which says it all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It will be an emotional roller coaster ride.
Great. Charan, sir? Same. And you, sir? Oh my God, what a unison. All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you.